I hope you guys had a good night rest, and I hope you woke up giving gratitude here. So we're going to be discussing this morning healing trauma through spiritual awareness here, okay? I'm going to have to fix that. So we're going to get our angel number, our devotion, and then we're going to get into the message here and see what Spirit wants you guys to know at this time here, okay? I can clean this up from last night, so give me a second here. All I ask is for you to like, subscribe, definitely share the video here. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back here, okay? If you ever need to get a personal, you can always go to my website, healingtoexpress.com. You hit the tab at the top right, you go down to book online, you'll see the services that I do offer. If you ever want a mini read while we are live, it is $33.33. I take Venmo, PayPal, Chime, and Zelle here, okay? So, all right, I got enough space now. Where's that? Here it is. Good rising, everybody. Happy Tuesday. All right, I think we're getting here. A little more space here. All right. So our angel number this morning is 448. Your angels are encouraging you to know that they are creating and curating your path according to your intentions and your divine law here, okay? And divine law. So your angels are encouraging you to know that they are creating and curating your path according to your intentions and divine law here, all right? Wow. So moving forward here, today is the 22nd. This month, I'm telling you, went by fast. All right, so our devotion reads here. It says, "And the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. 'It's a ghost,' they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, 'Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid.'" Wow. Matthew 14:24-27 here. As Jesus approached the storm-tossed boat, the disciples saw him, but didn't recognize him. In fact, at first his presence added to their terror. They thought they were seeing a ghost. Reading their first reaction made me think of the fear-inducing situations I faced. How often has Christ been present in your storm, but you haven't recognized him? Was he wearing the face of a person I don't like all that much? Did he come from a direction I didn't expect? Perhaps I was so weary from rowing against the wind, I expected nothing but more bad news. When Christ speaks, he seems to ignore the immediate problem, saying, "Take courage, it is I." If I were the disciples, I think I would have liked to hear, "It's okay. I'll tell the storm to stop now," or I'll give it in and help you row from here." Perhaps I'll even appreciate a 6-step plan for getting safety to shore. Instead, Jesus offered one key thing, the truth, that he is present. I want God to respond to my trials and explanations for their existence, clear step-by-step plans for solving them, and even a few promises about the value of enduring them. Yet here Jesus gives the disciples the answer he often gives me: "I'm here." Sufficient, the answer I needed. The answer powerful enough to propel me from the boat and onto the water, as Peter discovered as the scene continued. Jesus doesn't provide a weather report, a new selling technique, or an empty prep talk. He gives me first what matters most, himself here. Wow. Okay. Our faith step, it says, think of the worst storm buffeting you today and hear Jesus tell you, take courage, it is I. So whatever you may be going through at this time, beloved, okay, just know that the Most High is truly with you at the end of the day. He'll never leave you nor forsake you here, okay? As many clouds of witnesses that can definitely testify that he'll never leave you nor forsake you, all right? So take courage here, all right? That's the morning devotion here. All right, moving forward here. I haven't used this deck in a minute, so I wanted to pull out the Starseed deck here. All right, so tell me what's going on here. Healing trauma through spiritual awareness here. Isn't a card in there that ain't supposed to be in there? It is. Relationships. Maybe you guys are healing from relationships. All right. Tell me what's going on with this energy here. What do we need to know, Divine Spirit? All right, watch out. We got your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, and accountability here. So maybe some of you guys are learning how to like take accountability for the things that's going on in your life here, okay? You're realizing that your life is truly a canvas here. You're the artist here, okay? Your manifestations here, your creativity, and your accountability. And we got lifting the veil. Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go, okay? Questioning anything that's unaligned must go here, okay? That's the only way you're going to heal. You cannot heal with your abuser. You cannot heal in the environment that broke you, okay? It's that type of energy here. Some of you guys are being guided to move forward here, okay? Some of you guys are definitely being guided to relocate, all right? If you're new to the channel, welcome here, okay? But I do feel like you guys are being guided to move forward here, okay? If you're living with people that have hurt you, or you're living with ex-people and things of that nature here, you need to figure it out how you can move forward so you can truly heal yourself here, all right? From all of these traumas that you have encountered. What else is going on here? Yeah, because some of y'all got a double mission. Not all, but some, okay? Light workers, starseed, serve the world by being you here. We got water your garden, body care, tenderness, and rest here. And then we got I'm sorry. Wow. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting here. Yeah, because the veil is now being lifted so you can see what you need to work on, what you need to heal, okay? Whatever trauma has taken place, some traumas take longer. Sometimes it's residue that's left. It's like you're out of the situation, but sometimes it's like the residue is still there. Just like when a tornado come through, it's like the tornado ain't there about time you show up. But when you get there, you see all of the residue, you see all of the destruction that the tornado has caused. And it's the same pertaining to our lives sometimes. It's like, yeah, the people that we were dealing with that abused us, mistreated us, things of that nature, but the residue is still there. Is that making sense here? So now we cleaning up shop here, the residue that's being left behind here. It's like you don't want to get into any type of new relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic, and you don't want to bleed on the next person because that person may not be nothing like your last person, you understand? So it's so good to take the time out to heal your traumas, do the best you can, go to therapy if you need it. We're not saying go to therapy for the rest of your life, but granted, if you need to, then do what you got to do here. But you're learning how to heal with spiritual awareness. When you become aware, okay, well, I'm struggling with depression here. You're becoming aware that you're dealing with depression. So what's the next step? You seek out help is what I'm getting here. All right. What else is going on here? Wow. Yeah, look at this. Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. So you're connected with your cosmic ancestors here, okay? Wow, because whoever you are, not all, but some, you guys truly have a double mission here, okay? You could be a light worker, you could be a star seed here, you could be someone that likes to show up in your authentic self here. You're serving the world by being the real you. Some of you guys could be struggling with voids here. We got stop, embrace winner, great cosmic wound here, and then we got messenger here. Sirens energy, bringing harmony and balance here. So you're receiving the message here on how to bring balance and harmony back into your life after people done came through like the tornado or like a hurricane, like a wrecking ball, okay? It's like you're the one that's being left to clean up shop is what I'm getting. Yeah, you got the love, okay? We got boundaries, codependency, and we got I remember. So it's like the divine wants to remind you of who you truly are, and he also wants you to be reminded of who he is, okay? We got soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life here, okay? So let's see what we got going on here. I like it. Your life is a canvas here. A lot of you guys are now realizing that you truly have access to your Akashic records here, okay? Knowledge is truly power at the end of the day. The more you know, the better you're off, okay? So tell me more. What's this? Your life is a canvas here. Creative accountability here. All right, so we have here, yeah, obligations here. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop the flow of abundance in your life here, okay? It's all about obligations here. What are you truly obligated to and who? It's something like that. We also have jump in, so lifting the veil. So the veil is now being lifted. I'm hearing something here. Hold on. I'm hearing two things here. I'm hearing if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me here. So some of you guys could definitely be out here lifting up the Most High, and it's drawing more people to him. He's proud of you for that, okay? I'm also hearing when he knocks on your door, don't harden your heart. So if you are going through your awakening here, the divine is calling you and summoning you, okay? Because many are called, but few are chosen, okay? I mean, you know, even if I was just called by the divine, I would be happy with that. Because I feel like being chosen is a whole nother ball game, okay? It's a whole nother ball game. So I feel like that's why the divine said many are called, but few are chosen, because a lot of people do not want to heal from their traumas. A lot of people don't want to show up and be their authentic self. A lot of people don't want to accept their calling, that they have to have this discipline in their life here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we all come up together, the wheat with the chaff, and God is the one that does the separation here, okay? So you're being guided because the veil is now being lifted for you to see things exactly for what they are. You could be questioning everything at this time. You don't understand here. But I feel like what you do understand is that you need to get rid of things that you're not aligned with at the end of the day. If you take that, you can run with it, I guarantee you, you're going to be good out here. But if you take that information and you don't apply it to your life, I guarantee you, you're going to have a downfall, okay? It's like you're either going to be, I'm seeing the Eight of Swords in my mind's eye. You're either going to be in the Eight of Swords, or you're going to be in that Ten of Pentacles here, okay? It's like you have to make the choice here. Am I going to stay in this mental entrapment about my traumas or things that happened to me or things that was truly out of my control? You get what I'm saying? Or am I going to press through, keep going, okay? Looking towards that Ten of Pentacles energy here. You get what I'm saying here? The veil is now being lifted for you, and you're being guided to jump in, okay? It says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. So yeah, for some of y'all, it's time for y'all to take a leap. It's time for y'all to take a jump. This could be a new project you're working on. This could be something that you're creating. This could be something that you've been waiting to create. You take what resonates here, okay? So let's see what else we got here. Tell me about this double mission here. So if this is resonating so far, can I get some green hearts in my chat here? If this is resonating with you so far, can I get some green hearts in my chat here? We got step back, okay? So some of y'all got double missions out here, okay? Light workers, star seed, serve the world by being you, but you're being guided to take a step back here. You're being asked to take a step back from your life in order to gain perspective, okay? When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed here. It reminds me of like preparing for a test. You know how you can study. I study with colors and I like keywords I keep in mind. I highlight them. So I was like, okay, pink, that would remind me of, I don't know, whatever word that was. That would help me with my learning. Okay, so it's like I had to take a step back because at first I was getting frustrated with my psychology class. Okay, it was like, oh my God, I can't get this knowledge. What is going on? I'm not comprehending it. And it was like God was telling me, hey, take a break. You've been studying for 6 goddamn hours, okay? Straight, just in them books. And it's kind of like, once I took the step back, that's when I came up with the highlight and the key words to remember and things of that nature. And it helped me. And I did good on the test. Okay. I was nervous, but I did really good on the test. So a lot of times we're in the situation and we can't really see what's going on around us. It's like, oh my God, you know, am I in this situation by myself or whatever your situation may be? But I feel like once you take that step back and you start to view it from all angles, you will start to see things from a different perspective here. All right. Yeah. That healing, what you need to heal. Some of you guys are dealing with voids here. Okay. If you're dealing with a void or you always feel like you got a void, well, God placed that void there because he wants to be the one to fill it up for you. Okay. We got healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. Some of y'all, I mean, healing, it ain't cute, okay? It ain't cute whatsoever. It's ugly. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart here. All the divine is asking you to do is just surrender to him, is what I'm getting here. Healing trauma through spiritual awareness here, okay? I appreciate all the green hearts here, okay? We got water your garden, okay? We ain't no longer watering other people's garden. We're watering our own garden here. And if people are getting upset because you're not watering their garden anymore, that is a red flag to you that that person was using you and abusing you in some type of way. Maybe you were unaware, subconsciously you were unaware of what was really going on, okay? But now you're becoming conscious, okay? We got to have faith here. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. A lot of you guys are being guided to have faith at this time here. This is your currency here, okay? Having faith, walking by faith, not by sight. Because a lot of times we look at a situation and we like, this is not going to work out. I don't know how this is going to work out. But it's like the divine is saying, I just need you to trust me. I'm here. You get what I'm saying? Take courage. I got you. Okay, a lot of times we done came across people that said they had us and, you know, anything we need, we just need to holler. They're just a text away, a phone call away. And what happened? Whenever you really needed those people and you were in a vulnerable state, you noticed that them same individuals that said they had you, they were going to make sure you good, they traumatized you at the end of the day, okay? Or they were not there for you. They did not show up for you. Or they didn't answer the phone. You get what I'm saying? They had you in this energy of feeling abandoned. If you dealt with abandonment issues here, it triggered you. And now you like, well, I ain't gonna ask nobody for nothing, you know. Now you all in your feelings here. And then that same individual may turn around, like give you a week to calm down, to see if whatever they said they were going to help you with, to see if you got it done. And then when you say you got it done, you will notice how their voice will change. They're like, oh, really? Yeah, I got it done. You know, one monkey don't stop the show. So you're being guided to have faith here, beloved. Okay? It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, but you got to keep reminding yourself that, like, all is well, all is going to work out. I mean, even if you got to say it repetitively, who cares, okay? This is you retraining your thoughts from a pessimistic mindset to actually having faith in the divine here. It takes work here, okay? Just the small steps that you take can definitely take you a whole long way. So we got, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in a magical way that you never imagined were possible here, okay? So we're walking by faith and not by sight here, okay? Wow. Tell me about I'm sorry here. Some of you guys are needing to forgive yourself here, okay, for things that you did not have any control over, okay? Yeah, because a miracle is here for you. Defensiveness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting here. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life here, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them here. Yeah, seeing through. Yeah, some of y'all about to have a breakthrough. You're about to have a breakthrough here, okay? If you're in this energy where you just can't take it no more, you're about to give up, throw in a towel, you're closer to your breakthrough than you realize here, okay? Don't deceive yourself here, okay? God is not mocked. Whatever he has said, whatever he sent his word out to do, that's exactly what it's going to do. If he said that you're going to be the head and not the tail, that's what you're going to be, beloved. You're going to be the head and not the tail. If you believe that, you got to understand that life and death is in the power of your tongue at the end of the day here. So whatever you're speaking over your life here, that's what's manifesting in your life here. Don't just allow anybody to speak over your life at the end of the day. It's like some people, they don't mean no harm. They don't even know that they're doing it, but you know they're doing it, so you rebuke them. If you got to say it in your head and in your mind here, I don't accept that. I don't accept that report, okay? What do you mean? That type of energy here? Tell me about this star keeper here. Yeah, we got cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. Somebody may have some type of scattered energy here, okay? Somebody can have some type of scattered energy here. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. So some of you guys here at 211 watching here, 211, a lot of you guys are definitely needing to regroup here, okay? Take a step back here and regroup is what I'm getting. Maybe you got a lot of projects you want to work on. You're like, wow, I can go down that path. I can go down that path. I can do this. I can do that. But you're being guided to get one thing and focus on that until you master it here, okay? And then once you master that, you go back to the drawing board, and whatever next you got, whatever you want to succeed or do out here, then you go and then you work on that. So say for an example, you're creating a project here, okay? First, create that project, okay? You're making perfume, okay? You're making lip gloss, whatever the case may be. Focus on your lip gloss, you get what I'm saying? And then once you master that, then you work on your perfume. You get what I'm saying here? Don't try to have your energy all over the place, because you're definitely going to be like, you're going to be exhausted and overwhelmed. You're like, oh my God. If you're writing a book, focus on writing your book, okay? If you want to, do something else, then focus on writing that book, get the job done, get the book out the way, market it, publish it, whatever you need to do, take care of that first, and then whatever else you want to execute it after you get done with that. Does that make sense here? It also helps where you're not so overwhelmed, okay? I like when I was in my entrepreneur classes, and they were like, we're not looking for you to give 100%. They said, we're looking for you to give 10%. And I was like, I like that. So a lot of times we try to overdo it. You get what I'm saying? We think we're going to, honey, I got to get my book out by this time. Well, maybe it's not time. But if you're taking your time, doing it the right way, focusing on it, then I feel like you're going to get the job done. Distractions are going to come. So it ain't no need to be distracted with other stuff when you're trying to focus on this. You know distraction will come because you're focusing on something that's going to better you, help the nations out here, or whatever the case may be. So work on this scattered energy. Take a step back here. Okay? This is a part of your healing here. Wow. Tell me about this messenger. Yeah, you guys are a warrior spirit. Relentless, committed to challenges, approaching life as a personal battle. Here to master your forceful nature here. Tell me about this message here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Yeah, we got shame here. You carried this burden for too long. It's time to release the guilt you placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness here. A lot of you guys are definitely getting a clean slate here. Yeah, you're now connecting with caring connections here, okay? A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection here, and then we got see it through. You don't always finish what you start. Some of y'all start stuff and y'all don't finish it, okay? And then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break this karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you have accomplished here, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we got self-love here. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit here, all right? So you teach people how to treat you, all right? Just in case you didn't know that here, okay? So how are you allowing people to treat you out here? Because you're teaching them how to treat you by what you allow. Wow. What else we got going on here? Tell me about the archetypes here. Yeah, so we got companionship here, exactly. We got betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. So you could have been in a companionship here. Maybe you were betrayed, okay? It was something about misusing confidence here, and it was a loss of personal identity. So you could have lost yourself here. And it's like now you're trying to regain who you really are. You're trying to get back comfortable with yourself or something like that here. Yeah, somebody was an avenger here. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause here. So somebody was trying to avenge you here, okay? But you're being guided to jump in is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you had to take a step back maybe from a night energy. Destructive ruler or principles, romantic delusion. Somebody could have had you in some type of romantic delusion. It's like whoever this energy was here, it's like they knew you had a double mission here. A lot of times people will see your potential before you even recognize it here, okay? You know, if you got children, you can see the potential in them. You be like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be like this. And if you got more than one, you like, oh yeah, they all gonna be, they gonna do that or something like that here. It's kind of like you see their potential before they even see it, okay? So moving forward here, tell me about this healing. Yeah, we got alchemist here. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom here. So whoever you are, you're truly an alchemist here, okay? You're healing this void. You were able to alchemize this negative energy to positive energy. And yeah, you were dealing with energy vampires here, okay? It says depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency here. You were dealing with a lot of codependent people, a lot of people that complained about everything. It was like chronic complaining. They just, I mean, it could be a beautiful day and they'll find something to complain about. It's like psychic survival. It's like they were draining you here, okay? These people were truly depleting you, and whoever you are, all right, healing trauma through spiritual awareness, you had to learn how to alchemize this energy here. You had to come up with some type of new science here that worked for you, and I feel like you were able to close that void here. Wow. So we got have faith here. Yeah, we got a Samaritan here. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So you could be the type that you help people that you prefer to ignore or something like that here. Yeah, something about somebody having, I don't know, addictions here, okay? Compromising integrity and honesty allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit here. So some of you guys could be having a delay with your miracles because of these addictions or something about addict energy here, okay? Compromising integrity and honesty allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit here, okay? So you're being guided here. It says it helps you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. So whatever addictive behaviors you may have, or you may notice a pattern within yourself, instead of always watching and trying to study somebody else, you need to study yourself. What are your patterns? What are keeping you stuck? What gets you in this procrastination energy? What makes you feel lost, abandoned, left out? Things of that nature here, okay? Tell me about this scattered energy here. Yeah, watch out. We got trickster energy here. We got trickster energy here, manipulating others through duplicity. And then we got storytelling, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So yeah, Star Keeper. So your cosmic ancestors are watching over you here. They're seeing that your energy is real scattered here. They're seeing that it's a lot of trickster spirits around you, and they're giving you the voice, the knowledge to be able to tell your story here. They're giving you the knowledge here so you can tell your story here of what you have encountered with this trickster energy, how you were being manipulated by others, okay? Things of that nature here. Wow. Some of y'all are book writers here. Yeah, you're an angel. Helping those in need with no expectation in return. We got the Fool here. Fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people through an obscurity and hypocrisy. A hypocrisy, something like that. And then we got Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So you're somebody here that takes gambles out here, okay? It's like, yeah, you taking gambles out here, big baby. Wow. Tell me about this shame. Yeah, some of y'all could be a mother. Soothing or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So some of you guys here are getting the message that you may have a mommy wound that needs to be healed here, okay? Yeah, you could be this queen energy here, this goddess energy, and you may be realizing that you have a mommy wound that you need to heal here, okay? That could be part of where the trauma stems from. That could be kind of like the root of it. You need to heal your mommy wounds here. I don't know if some of you guys were abandoned or, left behind or what, but you need to heal that. Because I feel like it's affecting a lot of your relationships as you're moving forward here. That could be also affecting a relationship with your own children as well, if you have any. I'm looking for this card. God, where's the card at? It's close. There we go. All right, so if you guys are struggling with this mommy wound here, our mother is our most immediate direct ancestor in addition to our father. The mother energy represents nurturance, bonding, and support. The mother energy also applies to aunties and feminine figures you consider motherly to you. A need to heal from wounding caused by engagement with the mother energy. It also asks us to assess our own inner mother and where she needs strengthening here. All right. So you're being guided to strengthen this mother energy here. Okay. Some of you guys may, you know, talk to your parents. I don't know if you talk to your parents or not, or they're still in the land of the living. So you got to take what resonates here. Okay. But it does seem like this is the main root to some of you guys' problems here, is that you need to heal this mommy wound. I mean, you could be a masculine here too, okay? Hell, your family members could still be living or something like that here. I don't know. But let's keep going here. So tell me more here. We got 222 watching. All right, tell me more here. Can I get my likes up here if you don't mind hitting my like button here? Yeah, so somebody could be feeling weak at this time here. Fear, direction here, confrontation here. Something about a soft approach didn't work or doesn't work for somebody here. So maybe you try to address a situation with a soft approach or something like that. Or somebody's needing to do this here, okay? Yeah, something about the moon energy, hidden, something about anxiety and fear, okay? It's something about illusions and deception and confusion here. Yeah, when it comes to a Four of Wands energy here, somebody could have a shaky foundation or something like that here. Somebody could be trying to downplay your accomplishments here, and you could be moving away from this energy here. Wow. So somebody's trying to downplay your accomplishments? What? Moving forward here. Yeah, we got the Nine of Cups here. So somebody wanted to assert some type of violence here in the name of a cause because your wishes are coming true. Yeah, because you actually did the work here. Somebody wants to avenge you here because you're healing trauma through spiritual awareness here. Okay? Yeah, I can't make it up. You're the High Priestess here. So somebody wants to avenge you because you're healing your traumas through spiritual awareness here. We got the Hierophant and we got the High Priestess here. There's some type of rude awakening going on here, okay? People that been dealing with false pride is being knocked down, shattered, disrupted, okay? With the Tower being here. This could also go to like religious leaders here, okay? They could be going through a Tower moment here. Yeah, Archangel Michael is here. Yeah. Okay, there's a group of people here that's walking away from the past. Yeah, because it's like if you're healing your traumas, they don't have anything to play on, if that makes any sense here. It's like, you ever notice when people know certain things about you, they try to bring it up all the time? That's like if you're working a job and say like, your kids, I don't know, got sick or something like that. And so it's like now, every time you have to leave work early, they're like, oh, is the kids okay? You ever had that happen? I mean, it don't have to be that particular situation, but that's just an example here. It's like they always want to bring that up, like, oh, is the kids okay? You're like, yeah, my kids are good. Like, don't be trying to put that off on my kids. But they assume that they know you in some type of way here. Good. Wow. Tell me about this night. You said everybody disappears, just you and your family. Yeah. So with this night energy here, whoever these people that want to be destructive here with this romantic delusion here, they're causing a lot of conflict here with the 5 of Wands, or they could be dealing with some type of inner conflict here. Yeah, these are energies that's watching you from a distance here. They're seeing that you have a clear plan for your life. You know where you're going, or at least you acting like you know where you're going, okay? Even if you don't know where you're going, it's like, to them, it look like you know where you're going, okay? They're looking from the outside, is what I'm getting here. Tell me about this 2 of Wands here. a lot of you guys are literally choosing to move forward and leave your comfort zone to go towards your happiness here. It's like if you always desire to move like on the other side of the world, it's like now's the time to do it. You know what I mean? If you've been always wanting to move across the world into another country, another continent here, it's like now's the time to take that leap of faith here, okay? If you've been wanting to do something here, go somewhere, do something, now is the time because the sun is here for you. Happy, joyful, positive here, vitality, clarity, okay? Nothing is hidden. You're fully aware of what's going on here, okay? We got the Knight of Wands here, taking bold actions here. So you guys are alchemizing this energy, taking bold actions, and you still got people that want to be in your energy with the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, because you got new opportunities or potential to prosper in something here. Yeah, you're an alchemist here. You're going to go a long way. Yeah, you're gaining momentum now. And these energies feel defeated. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Pentacles. And you're receiving offers here. Yeah, you're the Star. And you got options here. You're the alchemist here. You're healing your trauma through spiritual awareness here. Yeah, there's an Emperor in reverse here. That's in the Four Wands in reverse here. Okay? This is somebody here that's a goddamn tyrant here. They got a weak foundation. But they want to show up like the King of Swords here. Yeah, they keep rushing in with this devil energy here. Yeah, after your Ten of Pentacles here. You alchemizing this shit. Get that shit out of here, bro. Yeah, they're under judgment anyway. I don't know why they keep trying to rush in towards you. They're under judgment here. They have not repented of their sins or asked the divine for forgiveness or none of this shit of what they keep trying to do to you. They don't already try to traumatize you and you're healing from this. And it's like they want to keep redoing it or have you keep reliving a cycle. Get that shit out of here. Because they're in the Nine of Swords here. Nah, you're alchemizing this energy here. Yep. The Nine of Wands. You're very resilient here. Watching out for the next, predicament here. You're protected with the Nine of Wands. You're the last one standing. Yeah, it's something about you being professional, something about your material success here, strong provider, and yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you learned how to loosen material holds here. It's like, yeah, unhealthy materialistic habits here, unexpected loss or something like that. Yeah, it's like you had to learn how to alchemize this energy here. Maybe you were focusing on too much on materialistic things here. And maybe you started losing it. I don't know. But the world is here. There's some type of cycle that's completed. There's a King of Pentacles that have to release you and let you go. They're heavily burdened, Nine of Swords, and that's the truth here. You done healed from this person. So whatever they're trying to do, it's not going to work anymore. Somebody keeps trying to beat a dead horse here. Yeah, literally. Seven of Swords. The King of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. They want some type of attention here. What's this Seven of Swords here? Yeah, the Page of Swords. Yeah, this all they focused on is what you got going on. You're watering your garden and they're looking at your garden heartbroken. Yeah, Four of Swords here. Yeah, you were able to like take a break and recharge here. Yep, with the Two of Pentacles here to keep everything balanced here for yourself. Yeah, you had to step into this leadership role here. And maybe you motivate other people. And whoever this devil, King of Wands energy that keeps rushing in to attack your happiness, your Ten of Cups, it's like they're dealing with mental conflict here. It's like this person is emotionally not stable. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. Wow. You may have an addictive patterns here that you may need to work on. Maybe you planted some type of seeds here or something like that. Yeah, to move forward here, because maybe whatever this addictive pattern, it had you in the Ten of Swords here, and you had to go within, okay, so you don't go without, so you could move forward and get that wheel to turn in your favor. A lot of you guys had to take a gamble to leave people behind, okay, old situations behind. Yeah, a lot of people are in the Five of Cups because you're healing trauma through spiritual awareness here. Yeah. And it's bringing about a lot of good things in for you, okay? Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles here. New opportunities here, okay? It's like, what steps do I need to take? Your focus. And yeah, people are heartbroken because you're in the Six of Wands here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles energy. You took the time out to heal your trauma through spiritual awareness. Some of y'all are working on this mother wound here, or you already done it. Take what resonate. Yeah, there's a Queen of Cups that's in the Eight of Swords here. This could be somebody that needs to heal a mother wound, or there's some type of shame that somebody is dealing with here, okay? We ask God to remove that shame that somebody is feeling here, okay? You don't need to be ashamed of anything. Yeah, you just need to see things from a different perspective and tap into this overflow here, okay? Tell me about the Eight of Swords here. Somebody got a victim mentality. Yeah, there's quite a few people out here. They got a victim mentality here. We got a Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody need to go through a transformation. Or maybe this was your mother figure. Maybe your mother figure had, yeah, Five of Cups. Had like a victim mentality, and maybe that rubbed off on you, so you're breaking that chain. Yeah, you're breaking it. The Star. Yeah, the Empress. With the Three of Wands, and you're moving forward. Wow, so you broke this chain here of having a victim mentality here, or feeling insecure, or feeling isolated here. That's nice. This could have been something that was passed down from your mother. Yeah, you're confident though. You're nothing like your mother. Wow. Whoever you are, you're nothing like your mother. You're the Empress, Queen of Wands, star energy here. And I mean, you know, you're moving forward here. Steady progress, hard work paying off. Walking away from disappointments and things of that nature so that you can have what belongs to you. Ace of Wands here. Energetic potential here. Three of Pentacles here. Yeah. Teaming up with people here that definitely know how to manifest. That also have healed their trauma through spiritual awareness. Yeah. These people you're connecting with, they're not in the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, they want to give to you. Six of Pentacles here. And I feel like they're going to protect you. The Seven of Wands here. You're overcoming these challenges here. Yeah. God is placing you on higher ground so you can see the enemy coming before he even comes here. Okay? So I hope something was said to give you some type of clarity here, that you're healing trauma through spiritual awareness here. Okay? We're going to get an angel number and we out of here. So I gotta do another read here. Oh, no, I don't. I think I uploaded some. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so damn, okay. 88, I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which brings financial and material abundance into your life here. So 88 could be very significant. Maybe you've been seeing 888. All right, we got 20. I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means here. Wow. So because you're doing this work here, you're wealthy and you're harmonious here. And we got 66, I am positive. Your guardian angels is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desire here. All right? That's the message, guys. Bottom of the deck, 55. You guys are evolving here, okay? I hope this helped in some type of way, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one.